Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, 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 hello. Of course, this is Zoe and Danielle Carter from Chicago Push Red. Illinois midterms are approaching, and we've been sitting down with candidates to talk about leadership, accountability, and the issues that matter to voters. Joining us today is Walter Adamczyk.
Adamczyk, you got it.
Adamczyk, Republican candidate for Illinois Secretary of State and the GOP committeeman for Chicago's 29th Ward. His campaign focuses on integrity, transparency, election administration, and improving everyday services for Illinois residents. Thank you, Walter, for taking the time to do this interview so people can get to know who you are in the state of Illinois. One of the first questions I want to ask is what motivated you to run for Illinois Secretary of State, and what makes you the best choice for that office in this election?
Okay. I want to run for office because I can't sit around. I've been a committeeman for this is my second term, and I'm also the vice president of the West Side GOP club. So I cannot sit around without having any meetings. Then I want to change things in the Secretary of State with their budget, giving illegals driver licenses, state IDs. I don't want that no more. Because I seen the American citizens getting killed on the road. This is like a recent family got killed by illegals driving drunk.
Right.
So we need to stop this. This is the reason. And we need an audit for the last 10 years with the driver licenses and state IDs. And then the legals are also got voting cards. We need to stop it. We need an audit. That's why I am running.
Okay.
Right. As a Republican in a statewide race in Illinois, how do you plan to appeal to voters across the entire state, not just in Chicago?
How to appeal? I have a plan out there. I want safe roads. That's number one. And then we need better business because the licenses take too long to get a license in the state of Illinois for like a year. I want to cut the red tape like across the whole Illinois. And also notaries take a long time. I want to knock that up to about 2 months.
Too much for notaries, you say?
Yeah.
It takes a long time to get your like a notary.
Okay.
Well, you also know that if you become the Illinois Secretary of State, you also control the ballots, right? The election, the voter machines. So what steps would you take to improve voter confidence in Illinois elections without violating election law or creating barriers to participation? Because that's the big thing that we have in the city, but also in the state.
Yes, that's a big thing. Because if you look at the records when Biden ran, they inflated voting output with absentees in Illinois and like across the United States. How come right now the voting roll went back down? You got to question yourself, what happened during COVID and not right now? So we need to come out, have an audit. Whoever is registered that are voting right now, whoever is registered, we need voter ID when we come out and vote. Because that one day I seen on TV, one guy was winning in Cook County, and then the next day the other guy won.
Yeah. But what about the machines? What you feel about the machines?
We need the machines are foreign owned. We need to buy those machines back or have another machine that's like American owned, our own like a government, not foreign owned.
No, that is good.
Okay.
Have you had oh yeah, about your you had proposed for veterans free driver license or state IDs for honorably discharged veterans and expand service lanes. How would you fund these changes and what impact do you expect they'd have on state operations?
I mean, I want to also give them jobs, veterans and seniors jobs, put them in. And I want express lanes for seniors and vets. And then they gave their life for this country. We should give something back to them. Give
Right.
them. And then also, I seen a lot of homeless vets. I want to give them their benefits. So, get their IDs for nothing, then get their benefits, their full benefits, get them off the street and give some housing.
Okay. Illinois has faced long wait times and service challenges in the Secretary of State facilities. What is your plan to modernize and streamline those services?
I want to open up all the facilities that were closed during COVID. There was one in Naperville, one in Orland Park. I want to open up all the facilities that were closed because they're not at full force right now. Because I heard all these stories about Naperville. They were waiting couple hours just for easy service. I want to bring customer service back to Secretary of State. No more appointments. None. Zero. This is not COVID no more. We
Right.
got to go back in full force.
Right. Because I'm tired of having right now to make appointments. We still have to make appointments to go in.
Yes.
You had a big one?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, still
Yeah,
have to
you
make
gotta-
appointments.
Yeah, you got to drive about an hour like away from your old place. Why?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you're absolutely right about that. If Illinoisans feel the same as corrupt or broken, what specific actions would you take to restore trust in the Secretary of State's office and statewide election administration?
Well, we need a big audit. We need to clean the books because there's a lot of red tape and there's a lot of contracts these guys are having for their cronies. $25,000 contracts without even bidding. So they're just giving their buddies contracts and then they just take it. And then they get like a kickback.
Right. And I think also because Illinois Secretary of State does control a lot of the state jobs,
Yeah.
that there probably would have to be some type of I guess what the Trump administration did to get a lot of people that are in these different positions but are not qualified, or we don't need that job anymore because it's not doing anything that's conducive to the state of Illinois, but paying a salary and paying a pension that we simply cannot afford.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So yes. What is your vision for the Secretary of State's office in 2030? How would Illinois be different under your leadership?
Difference, we need to modernize the whole system. If you go in the Secretary of State, they got these old computers. How come we don't have newer computers? There are always computers that are down. We need a
It's
better
2026,
service.
right? It's 20. This is for this year. I mean, it's going. If you
Yeah.
win, it's 2026, right? Yeah. So my
Yeah.
fault, not 2030. It was my typo.
Okay. Yes, we need better computers at the facilities, better customer service, because when you go down there, They don't even know which lane to give you. Go, go to number 4. Go to number 2. No, they don't even know what to do. So even the seniors, they want to be in and out. So I want customer service to work with seniors, work with vets. That's
Right.
my goal. That's my goal.
That's your goal. Okay. Um, where did you grow up and how did that shape who you are today? Who is
We're,
Walter? Who's Walter?
okay. I grew up around Avondale area in the
Okay.
80s. Was pretty bad. You got to probably duck sometimes. But it was really bad back then. That's why we moved around Gaywood area, Gaywood,
Okay.
Montclair. So in the 80s, the price value was really low around there. So we went somewhere else, Gaywood in the city of Chicago. And it's a lot safer. Now you look back at Emmondale, the prices are a lot higher for like smaller buildings, but that's not it. But
Right.
but yeah, I grew up around Gateway Montclair. I'm part of the GMCO, Gateway Montclair Community Organization. We're fighting right now for Mars building on Oak Park, and then they want
Yeah,
to.
so you're 29th, right? So you are
Yes,
Talaferro is the alderman over there.
yes, he is.
Yeah. Can you briefly explain? I know you had sent me some information about a building that was over there, and Talaferro was a part of it. I don't know if he took money or if but you guys didn't want the construction over there. Is it like a TIF situation? Is it is it like a housing or?
It's Mars, the old Mars candy factory.
Okay, Mars can. Okay.
So they want to bring affordable housing in the area,
Mm.
500 units. But there's all these other entities want to come in our area, and from the west side saying, "Oh yeah, bring it in," but it's going to bring taxes, going to bring our taxes higher
Yeah.
for our area, and there would be no parking.
Yeah.
So if there's 500 people coming in, that's not feasible.
Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's that TIF money, boy. Do you know who the developer is? If you're familiar with who, I'll look it up too. But do you know offhand?
McGraffey, the developer, but he also developed some other building out in Lincoln,
Okay.
downtown Lincoln area. But
Okay.
he's going to bring his own stuff here, but they get tax credits.
Yeah.
There's there's tanks. So they got to have a lot of cleanup.
Mm.
That's a big job over there.
Mm-hmm.
Is this your first time ever running for like a seat like this? Like a candidate seat this big? Because this is a big candidate seat.
I know. I ran for alderman actually in the 29th ward.
Oh, okay. Okay. So you really, and how long have you been a Republican your whole entire life? Your family
Yes,
or
yes. 30
what?
years,
Huh?
30 years as a Republican.
Uh-huh. What like what did your family too? Were they also Republican?
Yes, yes, they were.
So what and you're from Poland?
No,
Are you from
I was born here, but
yeah,
background is Polish.
Polish, right? Yeah. So what why Republican? What did they see or if you remember like why because I always ask a lot of people, I ask I know a couple of people from China. I always ask them as well, like what made them be Republican or raise you to be Republican, so people can understand the Republican policies, the values, and all of those type of things, so people can understand why, like, Republican has been here just as long as was been here longer actually, but right, but been here, but it's been here just. I mean, we have two parties that we can deal with, but Chicago for some reason only is blue, the Democrat. So what values did you learn as being a Republican and being raised by Republican parents, family? Like, yeah, could you explain?
The difference is Catholic, I was
Okay.
born and raised Catholic, Roman Catholic. So they don't believe in abortions. What the Democrats believe in abortions. And also, we go to Catholic school is a lot better than public school. They're teaching all this rhetoric
Right.
in schools, and then they're not even teaching kids math or English or like even reading. So the Catholic school is a better education, way better education. Because look at the public schools now. The math and reading levels are really low. Why?
Right.
What are you gonna do with the illegal aliens that have the driver's license now? How do
Yeah.
We got to pull them. We got to pull their driver licenses.
so
I think I heard you say that at
At the main township.
yeah.
so you just so you would pull them now, right?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Because why are we having them on the road when they don't follow the rules of the road?
Right.
They don't even have a car insurance. So that's
Right.
why my like a car insurance went up, because this guy is crashing or just hitting
Yeah.
cars for like no reason. Doesn't matter who it is or from what country. They're illegal. They're illegal. They got no car insurance. They're breaking the law. That's
No, they
number
really
one.
Oh, you're right. You're right about that.
Yeah.
Have you been like downstate yet? Have you started doing your rounds, or you got to get ready? It's a big state you got to take care of.
I know there's 8 million voters. Then there's all this stuff going on right now. We need the real ID. There's about 3.4 million Illinoisans got a real ID. I think that's a scam. Why? Why I think it's a scam? How come they're worried about the real IDs when they don't even get the voter IDs?
Right.
Mm-hmm. How do you handle disagreement or pushback without losing respect for people, or people losing respect for you? Like, how do you handle that since you're running as a candidate?
I mean, there's going to be some jabs in politics, but you got to always fight back.
Oh, you're gonna fight back, right? Yes. Do you have any kids? No, right? You have kids?
No kids.
No kids. Are you married?
No.
Okay,
not
he's
married.
single, y'all. He's single.
Single guy.
Walls is single.
No, that's really everything he wanted to everything he said. That's basically what I wanted to know. Because
Someone did ask, how you gonna pull him? Okay, yes, Miss Kelly. Shout out to Kelly no, she said, but are you gonna pull them? So she's saying, are you gonna pull? Like, yeah, she ready. Really she ready to pull them. She ain't got no time. And she says, there a plan in place to pull the car insurance from illegal aliens? Yeah, because I mean, at this point,
do you find a company? How do you do that?
Yeah.
So that's
So but we may not know now, but I'm just saying these are what people
Okay.
are saying in the chat.
And then I'm also pro-life. and I'm
Correct.
also Second Amendment.
Right.
Then I'm also like a concealed carry holder, especially like in Chicago, you need to be concealed carry.
Mm. Right. That's true. 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 There was two other questions I had. Um.
So are you, so he answered the question that she asked
Yeah.
about how you're gonna pull them?
Well, oh well, no. He was asking, is he really gonna pull it when he
Okay.
get in office?
Yes,
Not just
yes,
all
I
talk.
am.
Not just,
How do you think about Alexi now? How like what is your? I seen him. He did a commercial. I told him he sucked.
yeah,
But yeah, like
Oh,
so. What? How do you feel about the current? Because that might be. I mean, supposedly he's running for mayor, but right now there's no other person that has came out to say that they are running for Illinois state secretary on the Democratic side.
I heard there's a rumor going around. If J.B. Pritzker wins, he's gonna appoint a guy from down south, like a state rep.
Oh, okay. If that's the rumor.
Yes, that's the big rumor going around.
mm.
But
Okay.
So how do you feel about Alexis right now, the job he's doing?
Yeah.
he's not doing a really good job with his background. He got a very puzzled background
Mhm.
from his Broadway bank. He was doing a lot of illegal stuff, and I pulled his business interests. He got cryptocurrency. He got all these different private companies.
Okay.
So he's investing all their money from Broadway Bank into all these new companies that he got now.
Mm.
I heard that too. Yeah. He's installed.
That's why we can't keep putting the same criminals in office and just recycling them and playing musical chairs with them. So you take them out this seat and put them in that seat. That seat, that seat. We got to get rid of everybody.
Right.
Yeah.
Tedora said there's a law that actually protects people that don't have car insurance. What are you going to do about people that don't have car insurance but get into car accidents with people that do have insurance, and the people that don't have insurance can actually sue the people who have insurance? It doesn't make any sense. And I think she's talking about, because I come from this state, no fault insurance. I'm coming from New York. And I thought that it's always been the dumbest law. So it might hit you, it's no fault. But it is fault, but you're paying for insurance. So she may be speaking about that. That is, in New York, it's called no fault. And
Oh,
again, if you're paying for insurance and you both hit each other and you have extensive damage, it's no fault. I mean, you could use your insurance, but so yeah, it's real weird. I think she may be talking about that though.
no, but that is wrong.
Yeah.
Let's say if I'm driving forward, right? One guy in behind me, they plowed right into the back of me, paralyzed me. That guy has no insurance. Whose fault is that?
His fault.
All right.
Yeah, but when you're paralyzed, he got no insurance.
Mm.
Right.
Yeah.
So she's saying absolutely. But what I'm saying is that if the other person doesn't have insurance, which is illegal, not to have insurance. Yeah, true. Oh yeah. So basically saying that there's a lot. Well, yeah. Okay, I understand what you're saying. So basically, one person has insurance, the other person doesn't have insurance.
And they hit your car
Yeah,
and they don't have
there's
insurance.
a law that you can't, like, basically nothing's gonna happen. So
Yeah,
I
so you
thought
can't
so. You
sue
would have to
them.
sue them outside of that, right?
yeah, but if they don't have what's going on now, like with all these illegals that's having these car accidents, who is you suing if they don't have no insurance?
They just
Yeah, you sue
no.
the person, but how you gonna find that person? You just like right now with Prince Jamel.
Yeah.
You understand? So yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
So then the illegals just leave town, and then what? Then you're
Right.
SOL.
Right.
So yeah, so what we need to figure that out.
What measures or
Yeah,
what
well,
you do.
that's something. Sometimes you may not have the answer now, but think of that. Someone says that someone said you're gonna sue public aid. You're gonna sue somebody.
You got to sue somebody.
You're gonna sue somebody.
Somebody gonna get sued. Everybody gonna keep playing with these people.
Tadora said, what are you
Oh,
gonna do
somebody's
about it,
gonna get
Walter?
sued.
And Lewis said that he said you're not aggressive enough. He said doesn't seem aggressive enough. We don't have time to be bullshit. Okay, he been on there. He said we flipping it red. I started asking about your background. He said I don't care about that. What is the policies? What is he gonna do as a Secretary of State of Illinois? We gotta flip it red. We running on fuels. So let them know, Walter. Let them know, Big Walt. Let them know what you are down to do. This your city.
Yeah.
First day in office, I'm gonna write an act. No more.
No
I'm
more.
gonna help out the vets and the seniors. Then another act of no more illegal driver licenses. That's the first act.
Okay.
Then
What about the libraries? Because you're in charge of the state libraries too.
Yes, I know.
library. Yeah, the libraries are
Yeah, and that's important because they over here got teaching our children all types of weird
books. Yeah.
situations.
What about some LGBT
LGBTQ
TQ
books.
and trans books in the library?
Yeah.
No, no,
And the
no,
drag queen story hours that we are
no,
playing
no
for
more
with
of
our tax
that. Drag
dollars.
queen story hours.
Yes.
Because Junius is actually funding these libraries, giving them grant money. That's what's going on.
Yeah.
If you don't support it, then they pull your grant money. That's what's going on in state of Illinois right now.
Yeah, I did see that too. I know with I have FOIA, and I see that we're paying the drag queen storytellers $150.
$150
$150 per, that's still a lot of money. I don't care.
for a show and
Yeah.
they doing.
So yeah. So, but we need to because we also understand we have the First Amendment and freedom of speech, but we also have to find some type of no for that type of curriculum.
Yeah.
That reading curriculum that they're having at these libraries that are on
Tax dollars.
our tax dollars.
Yeah, we shouldn't have to do that, especially when it's funded by the taxpayers, because everybody we're not for it. So that should be something that should not be required. But you said they get the grants, and if the grants don't, I mean, if they don't follow or go through with this, then the grants get cut for them, right? So they have to have the drag queen story hours and the trans books. That's what you're saying, right?
I mean, that's their Junius's perspective. My thing, I am not gonna have that. I'm gonna teach children how to grow vegetables and fruits. Not no trends or whatever. They don't need to learn that. They need to hit the books, math books, reading, biographies. No more, science classes. No trends in libraries.
So you plan on having all those books taken out the library?
What I probably have to do it, or just lock them up somewhere in the adult section, not for children,
Mm,
not for children at all.
So you basically saying like 18 and over, maybe something like that?
What about when I was growing up? They had nudie magazines. Do they have nudie magazines at the libraries?
No, but they do have nudie magazines at like Barnes and Nobles. And I don't know if you're noticing, but a lot of bookstores like Barnes and Noble are coming back. They're coming back like all over the place. And I think that is because there's so many people that are against the LGBTQ being taught in public libraries, and eventually it's going to be a lawsuit. Eventually,
Yeah.
people are going to start. Taxpayers and parents are going to start suing. So I think the bookstores, the private bookstores, see an opportunity to bring back
Mm.
the bookstores, and then they can have all those things there. Because I remember going to the bookstore, and I found the nudies. That's how I know about the nudie bags.
See?
So yeah, but the library doesn't have it. But yeah,
Okay. Yeah, but that's what we need.
yeah.
Yeah, the
For
library
real.
shouldn't have that.
The library shouldn't have that. But I do believe that it should be a class action lawsuit.
Oh, yes.
I mean, what there should be, because they're not even over the age of 18. They're like
So-
minors. They're minors.
So that's what we're asking. Will you, how would you do that far as if the books are there and you get in office, then what can we expect?
Then I gotta pull them.
You
I
gotta
gotta
pull it.
pull
You gotta pull it off.
But you don't sound too confident.
I
You
am
gotta-
confident. I gotta
Yeah, you gotta
pull
say
'em up.
on day one, those books gotta come up out of there.
Yeah.
Taxpayers should not fund this. They must come up out of there. And if you want to have drag queen story hours, then you can rent a private venue and you can have that on your own, with your own money. But tax dollars are not going to be spent with this, like this. So yeah, I guess that's what they wanted to the one who asked you that question. They want you to say, look. It ain't, I guess I have to. That's what we're going to do. Day one. So I guess that's the question they were
First day in office, pull them.
Pull them.
okay.
Okay. You need to get you a shirt to say that. First
All
day of
right.
office. Pull them.
Pull
And
it.
then
Yeah.
pull,
Pull
And then now no more
and
drag.
pull everything, tell everything you're gonna pull. Pull those out the library, illegal aliens driver's license, things like that. Tell everything you got to pull.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
What moments in your life made you realize you wanted to get in politics? You want to get involved in politics?
It's been a while. When I was a little bit younger, in my 20s, and it was going the different routes, like more like Democrats, more crazy, some kind of progressive. So I'm like, hey, I gotta put my head in the race.
Okay.
Well, you know what? I gotta change something. So that's what I'm part of the neighborhood organizations.
Okay.
Because I seen the difference with the different remaps of each neighborhoods.
Mm-hmm.
So the alderman is working with some kind of developers, so they can mix up their whole neighborhood up about
Right.
10, 15 years. It's just like 1, 2, 3, destroy the whole area, putting housing. Then mostly local businesses are like gone. And then whatever happened to the neighborhood after like because it goes into like cycles. Every neighborhood goes into cycles.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Well, I mean, can you tell us anything that we didn't ask you? Can you tell us whatever you think you want the audience to know or want us to know that we didn't ask you?
I mean, the Secretary of State holds, they got all these some of departments, 21 to 25 some of the departments. They got a big budget of $884 million. They got 80 funds that what they control. One of the departments is the library. That's the major one. Some kind of securities. They also do the business, the notaries. They got all these different fractions. What they control every single day. It's like a big library for business. You could do your LLCs on there like online. You could open up like a business. It just goes on and on and on.
Mhm. If you are elected, what will you do differently than the past Secretary of States? You got Sleepy Jesse White, Tumbler Jesse White. And don't get it twisted, Jesse White, they love Jesse White. You had Jesse White, you went from Jesse White to Alexa that I know of. I don't know anybody else.
Jesse White and Alexi, we were,
Yeah.
like I said,
George
So what
Ryan.
is Walt? What is Walt gonna bring?
There was George Ryan also.
Mm.
He was Secretary of State.
Oh yeah, George Ryan. Yeah. That's the one who went to jail, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So
You
yeah.
know, you know why he went to jail? He was selling licenses.
To truck drivers, right?
Yes.
CDLs. Yeah.
Yeah. What I'm gonna do different, no more AI trucks in state of Illinois. Because I hear a lot of incidents of AI trucks that were hitting motorcycles. They killed about
AI had trucks. AI got trucks out here.
yeah.
Wait a minute. That AI is driving no person?
There's no person at all.
Really?
Those are trucks.
Mm.
Oh my God, I know that.
Me either.
So we gotta watch out with that, and also cars. They got AI driving cars right now.
Well, yeah, I seen that. I actually was in Georgia. It's called Wheatways.
Yeah, you was in one.
Yeah. But they be messing up too.
Yeah, and they're running
Yeah,
over.
they're not ready.
How you gonna do a truck? I didn't know they had truck in Illinois. They have it in Illinois.
Yeah, starting. We got to fight for that right now because this is going to take a lot of people out of work. All those truck
Exactly.
drivers. And then why are we gonna illegal immigrants have driver licenses? They don't even have to show IDs, nothing. They get CDLs.
Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, I know they were
Yeah.
getting CDLs. I know illegals are just like in California, all these blue states they are. So yeah, I know that. But so yeah, we had to with the CDL, so we had to tighten up on that driver's license, voter rolls.
Right.
That would be something that you would have to take care of.
Yes, I mean,
Definitely clean those voter rolls and have where you have to show ID, voter's ID. We definitely need that for you to do that.
yes.
Hmm.
Yeah. Just like today, they said in federal law or state law, they need real IDs to fly.
Yeah.
There are about 3.4 million people in Illinois got them. That's about $30 each ID. So they're making money.
Right.
That's
Yeah, they make
$150
money.
million.
Yeah, they making money for real.
That's why we need to follow the money.
Yes.
Are you going to follow the money?
Yes.
Yeah, because it's really about that.
Yeah, because you getting all that money for them IDs. So imagine, yeah. And we don't have no transparency of where our money going.
Right. And someone said, why not stop the window sticker? You
Window
got the plate
sticker,
sticker.
Yeah,
we need to lower the price of it
And
because
lower the
it's
price
too
of it.
high.
of course, because in the suburbs you don't need it.
In the suburbs, you don't
No.
need it.
Yeah.
Some
Figure out
do.
why. Well, it's a city want to get all your money, so they gonna make sure you get all your money. So
Yeah.
you said you would lower, make that lower.
Yeah.
Okay. So what you mean lower? What we talking about?
Looking about 30% lower. I can't go half because you don't never see nothing going low. Everything is going up higher. I'm gonna
Okay,
help out the
so you do
veteran.
like a 30%?
Yes. And also vets and seniors probably get it half. Right now, they're not paying that much, the full price. They're paying very slim.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you gonna try to figure out where the lottery money going? Is you gonna be part of the state? It may not be your job, but we all gotta get in and figure out where this money is. And Mr. Chamberlain said, why you just don't get rid of the sticker? He said, and then Danielle said that they got a sticker in the suburbs.
No, you don't need one. You don't have to have one.
So yeah.
No, but there's two stickers on the windshield and for the back license plate.
Right, one for the windshield, one for the plate. So we are saying not the windshield.
I mean, we should lower the price of it because you got to see how much is it, how much are they making
Yeah.
Right.
off
I
of them.
guess. Yeah.
Mm.
But the back license plate sticker, we should slash it down because a couple years ago they raised the rates from it about $60.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. See, okay, so you talking about, okay, you talking about, yeah, the city for the sticker.
That's the city for the city.
Yeah, the
sticker.
front, yeah, yeah.
Then you
Yeah,
got the
city
state.
State
sticker.
for the,
Place for the
plate.
state.
Okay, then you're right.
All right. You have well. How do you want people to describe you when they talk about your candidacy throughout this election? Because we got March 17th is primary day, and that's the day that you know if you will move on to go against nobody. Because I don't even think I think they're they're going to push everything through this mayor's race coming up because they're trying to hold on to all the seats because they're about to flip
Yeah,
bread.
they're trying to hold on to these seats, right?
Yeah.
Yes. How
So
I'm gonna do everything is vote for me. I think the early voting is February 5th
yes.
Right?
in the suburbs. Just come out if you want to make a difference in Illinois. If you want safer roads, no
Okay.
more illegal driver licenses, and you want accountability. You want to know where your money is going. I'll open up the books. I'll audit the voting IDs, the voter rolls, everything will be out there. And there's a lot of dead people on the voting
Yeah.
roll.
We know.
Thriller, thriller, night.
We know. We know the dead vote here
All the time,
all the time.
all year round.
Absentee
Okay.
ballots also, I want to try to do something with that. I want an overseer at the Cook County Board of Elections because there's no Republican there watching it.
Oh, yeah, we definitely need that.
Mm. Well, you have 662 people watching.
Oh,
So
great.
yeah, so that's actually real good.
Mm-hmm.
So people are definitely interested in what you got to say, and they are all tired of Alexi.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, so thank you. For coming on. Appreciate you for coming on, and yeah. Oh,
There's any more
someone also said
questions?
emissions tests. You gotta get rid of these emission tests.
Oh, the admission test.
And they say it's a waste. Okay, they got a lot. How can people find you? People may have some questions they may ask you. Also, you gotta get the input of everybody. So I say, get rid of the boot man. Get rid of the boot man. That means you get rid of everything, Walt. Get rid of everything.
Yes, maybe. I think the city does the tax the boot
Yeah, yeah,
guy.
yeah. Yeah. No, we know. Where can they find you? I know your website. We add your website. You have any social media? Are you gonna be
Oh,
somewhere coming up? Doing any debates or anything, or speaking, meet and greets?
I got
No.
a debate coming up February 15th.
February 15th.
Yes.
Okay. Where's that gonna be?
It's on Zoom.
Okay, it's gonna be on Zoom. Okay.
Yes.
Oh,
Well, I
okay,
mean,
that's a good idea
it's
too.
gonna be fun.
Okay, well, February 15th, that's gonna be good. All right.
And
Does
then
anybody have- oh,
where the people could reach me at is Adamczyk for Secretary of State.
Madam Chick. I like
Yeah,
that. I like that.
Adamczyk.
All right.
Um,
That,
any more questions from the audience?
I'm looking
let's
at it.
see.
Anybody have any questions? Yeah, you almost at 700. Almost at 700 views, 700 people. Yeah, they waiting for somebody new.
Any more questions?
Let's see. His name is Walter Adamczyk. Walter. First name Walter.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
See anybody else? Takes a little minute.
Mm-hmm.
What's your favorite color?
Black.
Oh, black. Okay. All black
Mostly
and everything.
blue.
Someone,
Mostly blue from the sky. I like that kind of blue.
What?
someone says, what separates you and Diane Harris as a better candidate?
Mm, can I say it out? I mean, she voted for certain things that went over to the Dem side,
Okay.
for a raise for the president. He's making 325,000 and then she voted for it. How can you be like some kind of conservative if you don't follow the value, follow the some kind of conservative? But she voted, land deals before, $125,500 land deals for each acre. That's supposed to be $50,000
Okay.
out in Grundy County. So
Okay.
there's a lot of things will separate me and her.
Okay. And this is when she was the trustee, or was this?
Trustee, now,
Okay,
present
trustee.
time.
Okay, present time.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Any more questions?
So how does someone, I think, asked, how would you help the working family? Many people help low income. What about those just over help but struggling? Yeah.
How would I help them?
Yeah, that's what Denise asked. I
Okay.
know the Secretary of State of Illinois. I mean, maybe jobs, maybe helping with
Jobs.
Yes,
jobs.
because the Secretary of State, Alexis Dunulis, gets 2,500 jobs to give out. I want to give it out to the working families that are out there. You
Okay.
know, the seniors, the veterans, the working people, they're qualified. I want to give everybody a job. I want to put like a working program out there, helping everybody out there.
Okay.
Okay. Well, are you for CTU?
No.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah, that's excellent.
Just making sure. Make sure you're on code.
Right.
No, but
That's a,
look at CTU is going now.
yeah, let's see, because that was gonna be a deal breaker. Yeah, that was a deal breaker. You for CCU. Okay.
Okay. All right. Well, please like and subscribe and share. I'll make sure I put all your handles and your website so people can, read for yourself. And I don't do this much, but my advice to you is to get out there more and start getting, because Get it, you got to get out there. This is a big state, and we got to make sure we get every chair, every seat. We need every seat. Like Ms. Jackson said, we coming for them seats. We coming for them seats. So yeah. So my advice for you is to get out some more. Door knocking or just letting people know who you are. And because we want to, we make sure we have somebody credible that's in office. And right now, I know that they are focused on not Illinois, the state of Illinois, because he feels like he got it in the bag. Pritchard
Yes.
got it in the bag regardless.
Yeah, because this guy raised $7 million. Alexius Junius, he
Right,
raised $7 million. How come? So he's moving on to the mayor seat.
Mm-hmm.
So you see, these guys think what they got in the bag,
Yeah.
but as I see, as committeemen and the state party, we need a big meeting right now after the primaries. We need a big meeting to sit down with everybody and say, what is our strategy?
Mm-hmm.
Because
right,
we could hit those 750,000 Republicans that don't vote during the primaries. We need to hit them. We could
right,
ask them because everything, it trickles down. You're gonna need a strong governor candidate because people are gonna come out for the governor, but they don't know who's on the bottom of the ticket as some kind of Republican. But we need to go, and then we need to bring our information out there to the voters to say, okay, they'll vote down ballots.
right. Ms. Denise said, do you have a clearly defined policy or just general ideas? Do you have policies?
Yes, I have policies.
Okay. And they're on your website?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Um, Someone says that someone will be voting for you because as well as his family, because you're a good man. So all right. Ms. Denise said, can we hear them? Ms. Denise is looking for a Secretary of State. She's not playing. Okay, she's tired. Ms. Denise want to know what's up. She said, can we hear them?
Different policies.
Yeah.
I mean, going in the office seat, I'm going to help out everybody out. They're not ideas, they're different acts. I want to help out veterans. That's number one key. That's one of my policies. I'm going to put an act, Veterans Act, and then the Senior Act. That's my main goal. Those are my main goals in office. That's my first day in there to do these different acts. Those are my policies.
Okay, those are your policies. All right. Well, Ms. Denise. Um, yeah, yeah. I'm gonna say, as a mom of active duty Marines, I appreciate that. Okay, Ms. Denise. And thank you for your son or daughter's service. We appreciate that.
Thank you for your service.
Yeah. So yes, we appreciate that. So I think if you guys want to get to know more about Walter, he has a website and he might have more of his policies on there. And yeah, so you are one of the Republican candidates. The other one is Ms. Diane Harris.
So what about paper ballots? Somebody said paper ballots.
Yeah.
Yeah, paper ballots. That's what I keep saying.
Paper
I
ballots and voter
am,
ID turn
I
Chicago.
am, I am, I am for it. We need to
Yeah,
bring the
you was talking
paper
about that
ballots back.
earlier.
Okay.
'Cause all the voting rolls is all foreign owned. As I said earlier, all foreign owned. We need to buy them back.
No, you're right. You do need to. Yeah, because he said we're foreign. A lot of the machines
She's
are
a-
foreign. Yeah.
But she's saying basically, not even machines, I think, just voter ID and paper ballot.
Yes, we need voter IDs
Need voter ID.
and no more absentee ballots.
Yes, no more absentee ballots. No, you're absolutely right. Well, I think you need to get these policies straightened for the people, so they can, or maybe have a list for them, because people are ready to vote. People are ready to go out and flip. I've talked to people who have never voted Republican ever in their life, conservative ever in their life. They're ready to vote. They're ready to vote. There are a lot of people that fled from blue cities, other blue cities and blue states, like the guy we met yesterday from Virginia. No, today.
Today.
He came from Virginia here, and he said he fled from what they're doing here. So he says like he's going to be a new conservative voter. So we got to make sure we got everybody there. No absentee ballots mean
No. And also,
my kids cannot vote. Just FYI.
and then there's one more thing. If all the PCs, precinct captains, the committeemen statewide, if they register 10 new people, we'll turn it red, red for like 10 years, 20 years. We registered 10 people. Each person registered 10 people.
That'd be good.
Doesn't seem like a big number, but like the whole statewide, 10 people, each PC, each committeeman, each state chair. There's a lot of Republicans. Each person turns out 5, 10 people would be red.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. So people, we gotta get out and vote. We have to register new voters, and we gotta do this. Get family members that haven't voted, or friends. Yeah.
Like, that's it. All right.
We at the hour mark. So
Uh-oh.
so okay.
All right. Well, we appreciate you coming on, Walter. We will make sure we like and share. And this is an hour of people really getting to know who you are, and hopefully you go back and
Whatever they ask,
yeah. And if anybody has any questions, you have an email, or they can just go to the website.
Email's fine, adamczykwalter@gmail.com.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna this go right now.
Yeah, I think I've seen you a lot, Zoe Lee, before on the bridge. There was a big Trump rally.
Yes, I saw you there. Yep.
I've seen you all over the place.
Yeah, I'm trying to save this city, man. You said your first name, last name. I mean, your last name, first
Last
name.
name, first name at gmail.com.
At gmail.com.
Yes. And make sure that when these people ask you questions, that you respond, because we have to make sure that we're speaking to the people. We have to. The people made us, and you are now officially, you have been a public servant because you've been a committeeman for 2 terms. So now you're stepping your game up to be the Illinois Secretary of State. So yes, if they got questions, concerns, suggestions, because we need all suggestions.
Yes,
too.
suggestions are good.
Yeah.
Yes, those are good.
Yeah.
I mean, how many people are on now? 700 or more?
Oh, you're at 912.
Was that higher than my other person that I was running against?
Yeah.
Yes, no?
No, I say yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Impressive.
Mm-hmm.
So you gotta do something. You gotta make sure, So, damn. I can't see the comment. Okay, so a lot of people are in here that have children that are in the military or are ex-military vets. So that's good. So
I gotta support all men and women. that served this great country.
Miss Diane Harris, she's also running as well. We interviewed her in the beginning of last month.
Yeah, so we did an interview with her as well. You can go look at it as well.
Yes. So, all right. Well, you got my number, and send me the information for February 15th so we can watch it. Maybe I would love to watch it and see how they do the Zoom debate or is it a panel or debate or
Some of the debate.
debate? So you'll be debating Miss Harris.
Yes.
Is this your first time debating?
Yes.
Oh,
Okay, so you and Miss Harris would be, okay, that's good.
I
okay.
think some things that she don't want to talk about.
Yeah, but it's the uncomfortable truth, right?
That's
So you
true.
so you all can do the debate. Okay, so that's good. We'll be able to see the debate.
Yeah. So yes, please send it to me so we can also post it on our platform so other people can watch as well.
Okay.
All
All
right.
Okay, thank you all.
right.
Make
Thank you
sure
for
y'all vote red down the ballot.
Read down the ballot.
Peace,
vote for
peace.
Walter.
All right,
See you
thank you
later.
all.
See you later.
See you later.